Greetings from wherever you are. My name is Janet Kiriswo and welcome to the PR Guru Show. And today we are doing the third part of writing a proposal to an organization as a PR officer and also telling the organization why it needs you to go and treat the ailing thing that is happening in that organization. Now, to the CEOs, dream bearers, and managers, this letter, when it lands to your desk, this proposal, then it is important to study and understand why this PRO feels so about your organization. And remember, we started with the letter introducing me to you and introducing my own view of your organization to yourself and telling you how it used to perform and how it is now, it's not performing now, you see. And then we started with the background information. I gave you the background information, and then I've given you the objectives, and then the deliverables. This is what you are hoping to achieve. And now I want to go to something called measure of success. And after this measure of success that you expect, after doing all that, then I'll give you the timing of when we need to start working on this, if you agree, the proposed timing of my own, and then I will give you the cost. Of course, I'll indicate the cost of service of me coming in and doing that for you. And then also, I'll give you the terms and conditions. And this goes both ways. The timing, cost, and terms of conditions, always it's a discussion. Nice. So we dive directly to the measure of success. How do you measure success? Yeah, because after all this, how do you do that? And that is why I was saying we will have the timing and then the cost and then the terms of and conditions. Now, before we get there, let us look at how you'll measure success. Number one, you will start seeing profit margins rise in terms of sales. The sales will increase. You expect demand to also increase. And the good thing about this, if it is working, then it is showing results. You know, and I told you last time, if you embrace PR, then you will have a way and a plan of how to analyze things. But if you don't have anything to be analyzed, then unfortunately, now the sales will be increasing. And remember, you don't get rich by one sale. You get rich by resales and resales and resales. Okay, nice. And also, you cannot expect to grow by just being the same brand. You can grow much better by always rebranding to suit the current timings that are happening in business. Now, the other thing is you don't brand to get to be something new totally. No, you rebrand by improving the previous brand. Okay, so that you can continuously keep your identity. But if you change everything, then someone will think this is something new, and you might end up losing customers who are loyal to you initially. Okay, now the second one is you will start seeing employees embracing the new styles that you're giving, the new skills, because they have seen it fit. You discussed with them, you invited them to meetings, you took their points. So when employees are feeling that, I gave that point and it was discussed, you know, they feel so good. And you know what happens is in an organization when you're having meetings and you take minutes, and the minutes always have who said what, who proposed what, who did this. And so when it goes on and on and on, of course you'll have records that you recognize these employees and you know who. And these employees not necessarily professionals, also the subordinate staffs. And you know, these people have helped you build that organization for a very long time. The one is you notice group approval, enjoyment of service and work. If it is the hotelier industry, you notice people saying, you know, this is the best, we had fun, you guys are good, you know. If it is just any other business, you will notice people saying, wow, good job, I like the way you served me. And you know, we like the services here. Thank you. And this is where you get people tipping your employees. They tip them with maybe some cash. They tip them with what and what. Sometimes you even get your employees telling you that someone wanted to poach me. You know, it's just things that you expect. The other thing is you expect higher customer turnover. Yes, you also need you realize that there are a lot of inquiries about the products and services that you give, a lot of inquiries online here and there. And now that is another customer care thing that you have to pay attention to. You cannot tell us that you have a customer care number that never works, that is picked at the person's will. No, this customer care number has to be always on. All right. The other thing is you need to have regular meetings and discussions with your employees to maintain the new rank that you're having. Okay, have them regularly. What do we do now? Yeah, last time we saw this and this, so how do we better them? You've gotten even clients who were not part of you, but now they have come, and you feel like you can even improve and even become as accommodative as possible with such clients and even more. The other thing is positive coverage in print media, electronic media, and in social media. You get positive feedback. Now, this also is a challenge because you need to start working on that, and I've spoken about that in the objectives. Giveaways on radio stations, sponsoring a radio program is very important, you know, and giving people something is always important. What something is that? Not really money. One of the products that you work with, as this and this. So those are the kind of things that you need to start noticing. You start getting acknowledgement. Bana siku hizi mko poa. Have you ever had employees come and tell you, someone who joked to them because siku hizi wanavaa uniform, you know, siku hizi wanadropiwa, they're getting dropped from work, they are being picked. Those are some small bonuses that when an employee feels, wow, I'm going to work by 8. So tell me, will any employee have any reason to come late if you're picking them up? Will any employee have reason to tell you, I'm sick, I'm doing this, if you give them off days? They will use their off days wisely. They will know, I need to do this, because I'm going back to work. Will any employee ever give you fake bereavement if you actually are there to, you know, give them break times, give them lunch breaks, give them evening breaks, and you know, such kind of things? Work is enjoyable. Offering services is enjoyable. Serving customers is enjoyable. Doing all that and earning that money is enjoyable. All you need to do is get the right people, get the correct people, and also give them the right space for them to achieve that. Now, those are just a few things that will measure the kind of success that you're getting. There are so many, but right now, I want now to go to the timing. The timing will be part of the proposal. My strategy as a PRO, I have my own timing of the strategy. I lock it in and I serve you within that time. Do you get the results? Well, I'm proud to say that, of course, some have. And we will discuss that time. Strategies are different, remember. There are long-term strategies, there are short-term strategies, depending on the understanding that you have with that PRO. Then there is the cost. Every services, of course, comes with a cost. You cannot expect to have a PRO if you don't lock in a cost with that PRO, so that you can give that PRO enough time to ensure that you achieve this and everything. Of course, it's a point of discussion. The other thing also is the terms and conditions. Some will give you a proposal and tell you, you know, after this 6 months or 1 year or after 2 years, if you hit a profit margin of so and so, then 10% is mine. What a beautiful deal. Now, those are just the terms of condition depending on your organization and how you want it. Very interesting times, very interesting in terms of what I've shared with you. Please bear in mind that you need to sit down, think about it. Don't assume any PR letter that comes to your office. Study it very well. Take the positive that you feel like you need to work with and engage. And then if you have any of these elements that we've discussed on the first and second and today, then you can call me, get in touch with me, and let's discuss this at length. Let's discuss on how maybe you can improve. And this is what is called PR consultation, and we will get to talk about it and expound more about it. Now, I want to give a few shout outs to those that are always on deck with the PR Guru Show. Thank you so much to the Wala production for always being on time, and thank you to you for always viewing. At the same time, thank you for those that have already gotten some tips from me, and I keep on saying tomorrow is a better day. We better it together. Now, keep contacting me. From me, the PR Guru Show. Thank you so much.